Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified each time we upload a new video. The publisher of Ovation magazine, Dele Momodu, has been advised to desist from what has been described as persistent and unwarranted attacks on the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike. In a statement issued by Larry Olayinka, Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and Social Media, to the FCT Minister, Momodu was criticized for his continued criticism of Wike, which Olayinka described as obsessive and irrational. The self-appointed chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) appears to have graduated from psychology to psychosis, such that he now sees Wike in everything he does, even in his sleep, Olayinka said. He questioned Momodu's political relevance, pointing out that during the PDP presidential primary in 2022, not a single delegate voted for him. Was Wike responsible for that? Or why this obsession with anything Wike? He asked. Olayinka was reacting to Momodu's remarks during a national television interview where the media mogul questioned Wike's role in Nigeria's democratic history, asking, where was Wike during the June 12 struggle? In response, Olayinka fired back, where was Dele Momodu too when Nigeria was being founded? Was he among the founding fathers of Nigeria? Living in the country, the exchange marks the latest in a series of public spats between the two political figures. He said, since in the rapt mindset of Dele Momodu, those who were not part of the June 12 struggle are not entitled to speak about democracy in Nigeria. I think those who were not part of the struggle for the independence of Nigeria should also not live in the country. While admonishing Dele Momodu to stop lying about his involvement in the June 12 struggle, Olayinka said he also used the June 12 struggle to japa. He didn't struggle for anything other than his own well-being. Those who genuinely struggled for June 12 didn't use the children of a man who incarcerated MKO Abiola till he died in custody as a model for any photo book, as done by Dele Momodu. They also did not go about visiting the mansions of military generals to take pictures for publication, as done by Dele Momodu with his Ovation photo book. Therefore, when the register of those who fought for the actualization of June 12 is being taken, people like Dele Momodu, who used it to also, should stop forcing their names into it. What are your thoughts and your opinions? Let's have them in the comment section below. Do you think that Dele Momodu actually, was visiting the houses of military generals, including Abacha, during this time? Because if you remember, actually, the Ovation cover used to be, not even cover, the Ovation in general used to be where you find very influential people in the society, VVIP, not even VIP, billionaires, millionaires at the time. You see their pictures, at any events that they go to. That is where, if you want to know about any latest events in town, those days, I think there were no TV channels, covering events. Then it was just, Ovation was, magazine that, that when you lay your hands on, that is where you see the who is who. That is where you see the people who matter in the society. So if Larry Olayinka is saying that he was busy going from one mansion to the other, patronizing these military leaders at the time, just for his, personal enrichment, I say he's correct. Because how else would he have had access to these events? How else would he have been able to cover these events? To plaster their pictures all over his, magazine. How else if he does not have good rapport or good relationship with them? So of course he was close with these military people, and I do not think for someone who was at this time there were no even privately owned TV station or radio station. So even as activists, as individuals, you will be careful at the time of Abacha. You will be careful. You want to be careful of what you will be saying in public, not to talk of someone who has a business at stake. It means that your relationship with them will end if you are caught saying anything against the government of the day at the time. So I think that Larry Olayinka is right. But should the national honors be handed down to anybody? Because I think that this is our Nigerian national honor now. It has now become yeye. Because every Tom, Duke, and Harry now has it. Imagine. Everybody has, they don't share and give them. Oh. Like what I was saying on one of the videos I recorded today, that even some of these activists that used to be activists during Abacha, some of these people that fought for democracy are now into politics, and they are doing the exact thing, the things that they fought against during the military era, during the Abacha dictatorship regime. They are now doing the same things, just in different ways. Before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Uduaga Raymond says, this Olayinka guy is turning out to be another junior Omokri. The other day, he denied that Wike had issues with a jet he was traveling in, which led to hot prayers. He categorically said it was not Wike, but the man went to church to testify on the incident. What a fake attack dog. I think the mistake he made was, not confirming with his boss before releasing that statement. He automatically has, the defensive mechanism on. Like anytime anybody is saying anything about Wike, is to deny. Anytime he hears anything about Wike, maybe it's a lie or is a true. Even if it's a lie or is the truth, I think he already has this mentality that it's just to defend, even if it's a lie, just to defend. Most of these people that are called, special assistants on social media or to all these people that usually release statements for president, vice president, and politicians and the likes, they are wired that way. They are wired to lie. You guys remember Lai Mohammed? They are wired to lie for their boss because they are being paid well, so they must work for what the money they are getting, the salary. They must work for it. They are being paid to lie. Anything coming, they just want to defend their boss. That is it. Emmanuel says, Mr. Larry, you have digressed. The question I wanted you to answer for Wike is where was he during the junta struggles against the military? Because he seemed to be the greatest beneficiary of a struggle. Let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.